Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello. I'm Forrest Gump, and today I'm going to talk about healing. I'm going to talk about healing your mind heals your body. How healing your mind can heal your body. Minerals are not spoken about as much as they need to be. Most people don't realize that minerals are the key to the body's ability to heal. Now, everybody's going to have an opinion, but when you do the research, what you're going to discover is they're not talking about the things that assist the body in the healing itself the most. And minerals and nutrients only come from the soil, the sun, the air, the water, but the majority of it comes from the ground. The majority of minerals. Now, the human body needs 64 minerals a day, but I don't think, and I'm not going to pick on doctors, but I'm going to keep it real without picking on doctors. I once read where it said a well patient is no longer a customer. Something along that line. It simply meant that if you're well, then the medical industry can't make any money off of you as long as you're well. And the main reason 99% of society isn't well is because they don't know what food is. They don't know what minerals are. They don't. Even when they go and they buy, vitamins and, supplements from the stores, they don't realize that there are two kinds of supplements. There's organic and inorganic. Inorganic is the one that man makes. Organic is the one that nature makes. For example, you can see what nature makes. When you look at a leaf or a plant, you see a perfect creation of what nature has done. And within that plant are minerals and nutrients that are balanced. Now, the way you know they're balanced is the perfection of the plant that you see. So, most people will never give thought to understanding that minerals are the main ingredients of what you need to heal, what the body needs to heal. See, doctors don't heal anything. Doctors didn't make man, so they can't heal anything. That's why they call it a practice, because they are practicing on you. And so when they take those pharmaceutical drugs, you become the guinea pig of practice. Nature don't need to practice because nature understands that the body has the capability to heal itself once you give it what it needs. Now, most people aren't believers when they hear stuff like this because, they just don't know. And if you don't do the research for yourself, you're not going to ever know. So when you hear someone talking like this, there's two results. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Or, okay, I'm going to learn something. And that's it. It's either or. But when you hear a dude in a white jacket say it with a DR in front of his name, you lose your mind in belief. You become a victim in belief, in faith, that that person has your best interest at heart. The majority don't. I mean, don't trust me, do the research. I have a couple people that come to me for cancer, and of course, I guide them toward nature because I study, so I've seen what nature can do. And one of the guys, they told him he had 3 to 6 months to live, and I looked at him, and my first question was, well, brother, has it ever occurred to you, how can a man who didn't create man tell you how long you have to live? Now, I want y'all to think about that for a second. How can anyone look you in your face and tell you how long you have to live? Most people don't think about this crap. You got to think about this shit, because the real side is there's only one way a man can tell you how long you have to live. That's if he know what he's going to give you, how long it's going to take to kill you. That's the only way he can tell you how long you got to live. And so, the brother came to me and said, man, I got 3 to 6 months to live. I said, okay. So he took 3 shots of the chemotherapy. Now, mind you, I'm going to prove a point. Each shot costs $5,000. That's right, I said it. $5,000 a shot. The third shot swelled his ankles up. And he said, nah, there's got to be a better way. I'm not going to do it anymore. So, of course, he went raw. He went all natural, raw. Got the juicing machine, the whole 9 yards. He started eating an alkaline diet. He came to me and he's got some herbs. But prior to coming to me, just the fact that he went raw, his body began to heal itself. So when he came to me to get the herbs, it's a guaranteed win now because, see, I'm going to show him what nature's all about. You can see nature's perfection. You ain't heard of nothing and you ain't seen nothing man has done as a perfection when it comes to the human body. Look at your surgery. Everybody who gets surgery, who going to try to get cosmetic surgery, they get tore up from the flow up and you know it. But in their messed up minds, eventually they're going to look better. Eventually they're going to look better. But for the time being, when they cut them up in the beginning, they look like some of the worst creatures you've ever seen. I ain't going to call no name, point no fingers at nobody. I'm just telling you what I know. Okay? So, man did not create man, so man can't heal man. Man will forever be practicing on man, and that's just the way it's going to be. Because man didn't create man. So now, swear to God, boy. Do your research for yourself. Find out for yourself. Stop passing along responsibility of your health to someone else. No one is going to have your best interest at heart more than you. No matter what, you have to trust yourself. So when the guy came to me, 3 to 6 months to live, I gave him a bottle of this. I said, now, there's a book I want you to read. It's called Calling of an Angel. Read the book. It's about this tea right here, but just read the book. When you read the book, you're going to learn what I learned, everything that I learned. And in the book, it's going to teach you how to stop what they call cancer from spreading and destroying your life. Now, cancer is not a disease. Cancer is not a disease. Just because you've been told it is don't mean it's so. If you look it up on Google, it'll tell you it's nothing more than a cellular malfunction, a cell that don't want to die. So if a cell's in your body that don't want to die, and the cell's saying, look, I want to survive, I'm going to do what I got to survive because you toxic, then all you got to do is know how to stop a cell. You don't need radiation for a cell. Radiation is poison. Chemotherapy is poison. Plants are not. No. So I said, take this with your diet and watch what your body does. Sure as crap, his body start regressing into cancer. Now, but this is what the doctor told him. The doctor said, after he went back and got a checkup, and the doctor saw that the cancer was beginning to remove itself, regress. The doctor told him, don't pat yourself on the back. What? Don't pat yourself on the back. That's what the doctor told him. But before that, in order for him to take the chemotherapy, the doctor told him, said, don't trust herbs because they're scams. Don't trust herbs, they're scams. I had 2 different cancer patients tell me that. They said the doctor told them, don't trust them herbs, man, they're scams. Ladies and gentlemen, plants have been here way longer than man. Don't kid yourself. Plants been here longer than you. Okay? You can see their perfection. A leaf comes from a seed. A tree comes from a seed. That's a perfection as it grows. And it grows perfectly. So it's not deformed. Man can't grow nothing. Hold on. Man can't create nothing. Everything man creates is not good. No. No, 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 no. Everything. Especially when it comes to health. So I'm a firm believer of what I see. I see nature. I'm a firm believer of studying and learning because I know at the end of the day, it takes money to make the world go round. So people will tell you anything to get that out of your pocket. I tell people, do what I do. Read what I read so you can learn and know what I know. Don't trust me? Check me. Don't trust me? Check me. Don't be like me? Check me. So the guy had 3 to 6 months, been over a year now. He ain't going nowhere. And if you saw him, the first thought you would have is this brother don't got no cancer. I mean, I told the brother to go get a second opinion because I know there are doctors that'll tell you got something that you don't have just so they can make some money off of you. Because that's the nature of their business. Doctors don't have an oath, ladies and gentlemen. No, they used to have an oath, but they can't have an oath now because everything they sell you, it has a side effect of 10 to 1, meaning cure one thing, destroy 10 other things. That's 10 to 1. So how can they have an oath selling poison? Because that goes against the oath. They have to put you first. That's what an oath means. Put you first. So go ask your doctor if he has an oath. And if he hesitates for 1 second, you know he's going to lie. Well, he lying. They don't have oaths anymore. They're not required to take them anymore because the pharmaceutical companies make the poison that they have to sell. And it's at their discretion, but if they don't sell that poison, they're not going to be able to, keep patients coming in. And I did a video, a month or so ago on a lady who worked for the pharmaceutical companies for 15 years, and she's exposing them, telling the truth. She's telling, if you just look up one of the last video I did, and you'll see this lady was a 15-year veteran telling the truth about the pharmaceutical companies. Now, I'm not here to pick on nobody. What I'm here to do is to let you know healing starts in the mind. Healing starts with learning. Healing starts with studying. You can't possibly know half the things. I mean, if I told you half the things I know, you wouldn't believe me. You just wouldn't because you've already bought the lie. Your belief system is already destroyed. You are a victim of your own ignorance because, one, you can't control anything. Two, you don't trust somebody that don't have the DR in front of their name or a white jacket on. And three, you think you know everything, and you don't. Because I didn't. Stuff I'm still learning right now blows my mind. I thought I knew something. I don't know crap. I'm constantly learning. And I like it because I'm getting to the truth of the matter. And no, not all doctors are bad. I'm not harping on doctors. I'm just saying take responsibility for your own health and stop relying on someone else to heal you. Because nature is right in front of you. And to me, that's what healing begins. Now, there are times for a doctor. You know when it's time for a doctor? If you're in an accident and you got a limb hanging off just dangling there, time for a doctor. If your intestines are coming out of your rear end, time for a doctor. See, so there's time for doctors, and there's not. And 99% of your ailments, like the different the so-called diseases, they're not diseases. They're eating disorders. Cancer is a overbearance of toxicity in the body, so the cells decide not to die. Diabetes, that's an eating disorder. Lupus, eating disorder. You name the disease, it's just an eating disorder because you weren't born with it. 99% of the diseases you're not born with. If you're not born with it, then the odds are it's an eating disorder. And how do you fix an eating disorder? Stop eating the poison. Well, it's hereditary. No, ain't no. Look, don't nothing run in your line but your ass. That's it. And your bad diet. That's it. Nothing runs in your line that you cannot change. Yeah, your parents ate bad. Guess what? They taught you to eat bad too. So you like everything they like and some. And all your food on the shelf is loaded with 19 different detergents. Let me say that again because I know y'all didn't hear me that time. 19 different detergents are in your processed foods on the shelf. 19. That's 19 different names of a detergent that's put in the food so that it can sit on the shelf for long periods of time. See, you ain't gonna believe me until you learn it for yourself. And my job is to, to just reach that one person that that says, I knew something was wrong. Let me find out what's really wrong. When you get there, you'll begin to heal. That's when you become the title of what this video is all about. Healing begins in the mind first. And the only way to heal in the mind is you gotta learn. I know most people don't want to learn. They don't want to know that. No, I understand that. You're caught up. You okay with pain and suffering. Hell, you like it. And I'm okay that you like it. But when you stop liking pain and suffering, look me up. Got some knowledge for you. I got some information for you. And I know it will change your life. I guarantee it. I guarantee it will change your life. The knowledge I have. I think I'm going to do a video on traffic tickets. Everybody get traffic tickets. You drive a car, you get a traffic ticket. But I digressed. So, healing begins in the mind. And minerals are the key. Minerals and nutrients. And you can only get them from plants. Bottom line, learn. If you sign up and I get your email address, I'll tell you what books to read. I'll tell you how to get some of the information I got that'll blow your mind. I mean, stuff written by doctors who know what you need and don't need, who will tell you don't take pharmaceutical drugs. Doctors! Mm-hmm. Yeah. And when they tell you this is when they retire, because they can't tell you until they retire. So they write their books after they retire. Because if they did, they wouldn't have a practice. They wouldn't make no money telling look at man, don't take this poison over here. You know what I'm saying? Because that's his lifeline. That's his money line. So he can't tell you that. But when he retires, he can. So stay tuned. Next video, I'm just going to drop a little bit more knowledge. And if you like it, subscribe, and send me your email. I'll rock your world. My name is Forrest Gump. Stay tuned for the next episode of Chopping It Up Live with the Gumps to Go. Peace out.